All right, this is Kickstarter. Take one.
Hey, I'm John Rinehart, and 10 years ago, we created a Kickstarter video that launched my very first book, Gospel Patrons, into the world. Back then, I had no idea what God was gonna do. I did not know that more than 50,000 books were gonna go around the world and reach business and professional people. We've heard from so many who said, this is my calling. This is what God made me to do. I never had the language. I never had the history before, but this is my part to play. I love that. And one of the things I want to continue to do is create resources that fuel your own sense of calling. So I'm so excited to share with you this brand new book we're creating called 31 Gospel Patrons. I've interviewed 31 leaders from different backgrounds, different professions, different places, all asking them a series of questions to understand how they live out their calling as gospel patrons. Questions like, how do you discern your own sense of mission? How do you make your giving decisions? Do you believe God is generous? What about the dangers of wealth? What's a key routine that keeps you strong? And how do you treasure Jesus more than wealth and success? I'm so excited for you to hear from these different leaders, hear their wisdom, their experience, their stories. It's incredible. I've learned so much just from working on this project, and now I'm so excited to share it with you, because not only do we have incredible stories and great truth and wisdom, but we've been working with a series of artists over a number of years to create custom illustrations and portraits for each one of these. And we're working with a high-end printer in Italy whose tagline is, "We print the impossible." They specialize in high-end art books, fashion books, design books. We're working with them to create a brand new cloth-bound Smyth-sewn book, just like Gospel Patrons, even better. It's gonna be a perfect complement to Gospel Patrons. It'll sit right alongside it in your library. You're gonna want these two books together, something you can come back to again and again to be stirred up for the role and calling that God has for you in His kingdom. The beautiful thing about Kickstarter is you get a chance to jump in early. You get a chance to be the first ones to sign up, get this book in your hands, share it with others so that we can create an awesome resource that we think God's gonna use for years to come. I'm so grateful that you would journey with us and with Gospel Patrons in this movement that God is doing. Truly, it's His work. He's already done immeasurably more than all I could have asked or imagined, but we're dreaming big for the years ahead. We are so excited to see a generation of Gospel Patrons mobilized to build the church, bless the world, and finish the Great Commission. Jesus is still alive. Heaven is still cheering. The finish line is just ahead. Let's run.